In the history of architecture, the Swiss-born architect Charles Edward Generer, as known as Le Corbusier, is regarded as one of the greatest architects of the 20th century, along with Frank Lloyd Wright, Walter Gropius, Mies van der Rohe, and he is also a leading theorist and practitioner of modern functionalist design. He is famous for his open-plan private domestic architecture, which is similar to the styles emanating from the Bauhaus design school, which he perfected in his design of Villa Savoye. His ideas on building design were influenced by Frank Lloyd Wright's Friary House, the AEG works of Peter Behrens, the concrete, glass, and steel designs of Walter Gropius, the spatial concepts of Walter Rietveld, the geometrical lines of de Stijl, and the social awareness of Russian constructivism, which later on the Soviet Narkomfin building. However, while acknowledging his influential role in the development of 20th century architecture, critics of Le Corbusier say his architecture paved the way for the concrete excesses of brutalism, and to the isolation communities to in badly built housing blocks.
Le Corbusier explicitly used the golden ratio in his modular system for the skill of architectural proportion. The modular was supposed to provide a harmonic measure to the human skill, universally applicable to architecture and mechanics. In the spirit of Vitruvian's Man, which created by Leonardo da Vinci, and the general philosophical commitment to discover a proportion system equivalent to that of natural creation, the modular was based on human proportion. A 6-foot, about 183 cm man with his arm upraised to a height of 226 cm was inserted into a square. The ratio of the height of the man to the height of his navel was taken precisely in a golden ratio.
I'm gonna talk about two famous buildings that designed by Le Corbusier, which are Villa Savoye and Maison Jaour. Villa Savoye is a modernist villa in Poissy, in the outskirts of Paris, France. It was designed by Swiss architect Le Corbusier and his cousin Pierre Jeanneret, and built between 1928 and 1931 using reinforced concrete. And basically, the function of this building is villa, and the height is about 9.40 meters, and the architecture style is international style.
The Villa Savoye is probably Corbusier's best known building from the 1930s. It had enormous influence on international modernism. It was designed addressing his emblematic 5 points, the basic tenets in his new architectural aesthetic. First, support of ground level pilotis. Functional roof. Free floor plan. Long horizontal windows. Freely designed facades.